In this program, which is What Are Angels Part 2, we are going to cover in detail the information on the Archangels, which is definitely critical in our everyday life. But the million-dollar question is, why is this information not being shared to everyone? Like every program that we do, we will always ask, why? Why are there so many secrets that are not being told? Don't religious leaders want everyone to actually reach their spiritual potential? We have to think about that. So let's go straight into the topic. Who are the archangels? And what are their divine responsibilities? Now let's take a look at the archangels in the Christian faith first. Each one of us here on earth has a heavenly support team, which is made up of God, which is the archangels, past spiritual masters, which are what you call highly spiritual beings who walk the earth, spiritual guides, and loved ones in the spiritual world. All of these beings hear your prayers, which are sent through, believe it or not, through an individual network at heart of our own spirits, which connects us with all beings. When praying, most humans appeal to our Creator, which is God, with prayers first and foremost. When calling on specific archangels, past spiritual masters, spiritual guides, and loved ones in spirit to help, we are asking God's appointed specialists and volunteers to assist us directly through the gifts bestowed upon them by God Himself, to act as an advocate on our behalf for the delivery and answering of our prayers. The archangels has been given the monumental task of managing life on earth, including the creation and facilitation of soul contracts, life paths, the spiritual development of souls, and keeping order within the natural world, and much, much more. Each archangel has a different area of expertise, which works in conjunction with all the other archangels to ensure the best possible journeys for all on earth, while working in conjunction with heaven and God's plans. So one of the questions that is commonly asked is, how does the archangels assist humankind? There are many orders of angels. The archangels, by special appointment by God, have been tasked with the helping of humanity as we journey through our lives on earth. Each one has specific areas of concentration and can be called upon at any time for assistance. The archangels do not tire and can be in more than one place at a time. They like us to call on them for help, for it is within the asking that we are acknowledging their presence and can attribute the miracles we experience to their loving assistance and God's hands. While it is comforting to have a formal prayer to request assistance, it is not necessary, everyone. When some people ask for help, they have stated that they speak to the archangels as they would their best friends, with respect in a conversational tone. It is important to note that the way the archangels appear may be slightly different for each person with regards to the colors of their energies, what they are holding, and the form of the animal spirit in which accompanies them. Your personal experiences with the angels and how they appear to you can be very unique, which is dependent on your personal symbols and data bank of experiences. Archangels can appear to you with either male or female attributes. As beings in spirit, there is no set gender, and therefore will come to you in the form with which you are most comfortable with. Now we are going to go over some of the more well-known archangels, including brief explanations of their areas of expertise and what you can call on them for, as well as how they appear in the energetic form. Let's go to Archangel Michael, the great defender and protector. Out of all the archangels, Michael is the head of this order. He is often depicted with a sword in hand. He appears as a bright and shimmering gold energy. This color is associated with the higher heavenly energy chakra called the crown chakra, located at the top of your head. As an image of a brilliant gold wing in human form, dressed in white with wings and carrying a sword or glowing with a golden aura. And in the form, he can come in the birds of prey, such as falcons and hawks. Michael is the great defender of all that is good. He can be called upon for strength and courage, as well as protection. He often appears to let you know you are protected and loved. His presence is very reassuring and powerful. In healing situations, he is there to strengthen you and to give you the determination to heal, provide positive energy through love, and encourage the continual search for truth within the depths of your soul. His healing extends to all aspects of the mind, body, and spirit, including healing from the loss of a loved one, addictions, physical ailments, depression, the restoration of faith, and assistance with the cutting of relationship cords. Archangel Michael is also the protector of those who work within the light of God. So now let's take a look at Archangel Raphael, the divine healer of physical ailments. This amazing archangel has been tasked with the healing of humankind on every level, but especially for the healing of the physical bodies of all living creatures. Raphael appears as a deep royal blue energy. This color is associated with the third eye chakra, located on the forehead between the eyebrows, which some call the third eye. In human form, he is dressed in white with wings and his hands held at chest level facing outward to bring healing, or with a stunning blue bright aura, and sometimes will appear in the form of a wolf or deer. The nurturing energies of the wolf as it cares for its young, as well as its strong loyalty and fierce protectiveness, are combined to help with the healing process. Archangel Raphael may appear in the form of a deer as the sign of reassurance regarding healing and as a reminder to be gentle with the self and others as you go through the healing process. Call on Archangel Raphael when you or those that you love are in need of healing of the physical body. Also, there is Archangel Azrael, the beloved transformer of mental and emotional anxieties. A tower of strength, this archangel's responsibilities includes helping us to heal from the loss of a loved one, as well as from depression and illnesses which affect our mental and emotional systems. Archangel Azrael also helps those in the process of transitioning from life on earth to an existence in heaven. This archangel appears as bright red energy, which is associated with the root chakra at the base of our spines. Red is a grounding energy, which helps us to be at home here on earth. Archangel Azrael also appears to some people in human form dressed in white, holding a red glowing heart, symbolizing the love employed with healing, and as a reminder of our connection with one another through unconditional love. Doves are another form of this archangel that he takes as a sign of peace and carries with them the reminder to be at peace with yourself and your circumstances that you're in. When calling upon Archangel Azrael for assistance with stressful situations, addictions, grief, depressions, and mental or emotional illnesses, the person on the receiving end of the assistance may experience an unusual state of calm which settles over them. It is not a euphoric feeling, but rather one of stability and inner stillness, because this archangel is preventing the negative voice of the human ego from penetrating and taking over the thoughts of the individual. Then there is Archangel Uriel, the divine pillar of solitary strength, a symbol of the wizened hermit. This angel assists with feelings of loneliness, which may threaten to overwhelm humans from time to time. Archangel Uriel appears as a light blue-green energy. This color is associated with the throat chakra for speaking our truths, or it can be a deep mustard color energy, which is also associated with the solar plexus chakra, located in the area of the stomach, and administrates intuition and psychic energy. This archangel also appears in the human form with wings, also dressed in white, carrying a lantern to light the way, or in an animal form of a blue jay or a blue bird. Archangel Uriel helps us to learn how to be alone without being lonely, how to appreciate our own company, and how to reach within our spirits to reveal the mysteries of our own existence. Anytime that you or someone you love is experiencing sadness due to loneliness, call upon Archangel Uriel to help you to see the wonders that exist within your own soul, or the soul for whom you are praying to. Moreover, you can call on Archangel to explore the mysteries of the universe. Answers will be delivered through spiritual communication, automatic writing, meditational journeys, and sometimes comes as a manifestation of a divine or supernatural being. When this archangel appears to you in the form of a bluebird or blue jay, it is to provide us a reminder to be mindful of your path and that your current thought pattern may contain faulty information. Everyone examine what you are thinking of when you see a blue jay or a bluebird to determine if Archangel Uriel was trying to help you see another side of the situation in order to steer you towards a more positive outcome. Seeing the bluebird or blue jay may also provide a heads up about a potential negative situation that might appear. This does not mean a dire situation is about to occur, everyone, but rather in which learning will be required. The heads up provides you an opportunity to be ready to accept whatever comes your way, knowing the issue is only temporary. What about Archangel Chamuel, the divine benefactor of unconditional love? This is the archangel of unconditional love and self-love. Archangel Chamuel appears as an energy form, as often green or pink energy filled with love. These colors are associated with the heart chakra. When he appears in human forms with wings and dressed in pink or green robes, with hands placed over the heart, and sometimes he appears in the form of a rabbit or hare. The energy of the rabbit is a reminder of gentle love and warmth. Rabbits create burrows in the earth to house themselves and their families. Grouped together, they snuggle for warmth and care for one another. When storms rage overhead, in this manner, Archangel Chamuel brings us great warmth within our hearts and encourages us to reach out with others with love and care, as well as to provide caring for others. The healing of this archangel brings centers around the heart chakra and the healing of emotional issues surrounding relationships with ourselves and others. Call on Archangel Chamuel for help with love and appreciating who you are, as well as help for others with all relationships within your life. What about Archangel Hanniel, the divine healer of families and relationships? The healing of family bonds and relationships is the specialty of this archangel. Appearing as an energetically as a pale blue energy, this color is associated with the throat chakra and sometimes slight green, which is important for communications. In the human form with wings and dressed in light blue with a golden chain necklace symbolizing how we are linked to one another. And he also comes sometimes in the form of a turtle. The energy of the turtle highlights relationships as well as the healing of issues of abandonment. Call on Archangel Hanniel to help mend relationships within the family of birth, adopted family members, including friends who have become family, children, and romantic relationships. The healing process from this archangel is a gentle one. It centers on communication by encouraging the exchange of open dialogue in which both parties exchange thoughts and feelings in ways that can be heard and accepted by you and others. Another well-known archangel is Archangel Gabriel, the great messenger. This archangel has been tasked with the creation of ideas and creativity. Believe in oneself and one's goals, and is known as the great messenger. Archangel Gabriel appears energetically as a vibrant, violet gold aura energy. This color is associated also with the crown chakra at the top of the head, through which spiritual communication flows. When he appears in a human form with wings and dressed in white, holding the golden horn, and sometimes he can come in the form of a crow, raven, or lion. The energy of the crow and raven focuses on the messages from the other side. Archangel Gabriel acts as a moose, which means the source of inspiration, to share inspirational messages to those on earth, to stimulate the progress, and to bring new ideas into being. With that energy comes a strong belief in yourself to carry out the objectives and goals to completion. Spiritual openness and the ability to utilize the simplicity, trust, and innocence that we have experienced as children are areas in which Archangel Gabriel assists. Call on Archangel Gabriel for help with ideas, inspiration in creative pursuits, and the energy, the opportunities, and resources to complete projects. The energy of the lion, which symbolizes the strength, determination, and playfulness, is brought to us by Archangel Gabriel. Helps us with our goals while reminding us to take a rest when needed and restore the mind, the body, and spirit to full capacity. What about Archangel Ariel, the great Mother Earth? As the archangel oversees the planet Earth and all of its creatures, Archangel Ariel emphasizes the natural world and its incredible healing powers. The Earth, which provides us everything we need to survive on a physical level, is absolutely vital to our human existence. Archangel Ariel's restorative powers and emphasis on the cycles of the rhythm of life assist us with a grateful acceptance of life and death, of love and loss, and brings us the positive energies associated with new beginnings and balance. This archangel appears energetically as a light purple or a pink energy with a golden outer ring. These colors are associated with the crown and heart chakras that must remain in balance as we make our way through life. In the human form, with wings, and dressed in earth tone colors and surrounded by trees, and also comes in the form of multiple animals like swans, geese, and ducks. The energies of aquatic birds symbolizes the emotional nature of the soul, as well as deep peace that can be attained by gliding through life with deep trust in the path that you were chosen for and that was pre-written for you. Call on Archangel Ariel to help with the prevention and recovery of natural disasters and to assist with the thriving growth and good health of animals and plants and bring peace to your life through natural means. In the next coming program, which will be in What Are Angels, Part 3, we're going to take a look at other beliefs about angels and their roles in assisting human life. But again, like always, I have one more question. Are you ready to apply spiritual knowledge in your life?